I want to introduce y'all to somebody. His name is Snuff Moo. He's so pretty. I love him so much. Happy fall, y'all. We're going to call this series 31 Days of Halloween. For some of it, we are going to be watching stuff, reading stuff, experiencing the fall season. But for this first part, I'm going to scour the Reddit pages for short stories, namely 2 sentence horrors, and we'll see which ones are actually scary. We gonna do this in real time. I have not pre-read any of these stories, so we're experiencing it together. So if it scares us, it scares us, and I'm hard to scare. Let's see. Congratulations, you are now a proud father, the doctor responded, rubbing his eyes while ignoring my question on the child's sex. I think you need to call a priest first, he wheezes, his whole left arm now swallowed by a black ichor that stemmed from the operation theater. Okay. Okay. I give up. But 8 feet tall, with gray skin and no face. I sighed at my child indulgently. I don't know, but it's walking up behind you, he giggled. It's okay, sweetie. You'll soon be all better, said the toddler's mother, checking her doctor's handbook. She held the crying child firmly as she pulled down his underpants, readying the syringe of chlorine dioxide to cleanse the autism right out of him. That's a lot. What are these? It was tough to wake up and realize that it was the Monday at the end of a 3-day weekend. It was a bigger shocker to remember that you start a brand new job on that Tuesday. Hey, just wondering, like, what's an acceptable amount of lag in my mirror? I like that. When the technology is used on a person, it can show how many human that person is going to kill in the future. Up until yesterday, whenever the technology was used on a dead person, it always showed 0. If the technology is used on a person, it can show how many humans that person is going to kill in the future. Up until yesterday, whenever that technology was used on a dead person, it always showed 0. I like it. He squeezed and squeezed, trying to pop the pimple on his nose. Finally, the floor split open with a snap, and a single spindly leg curled its way out. Look, Mommy, my daughter gasped, pointing at a pair of human figures dancing in the morning sky. They can fly. I said nothing as I scooped her into my arms, making a dead run for the storm cellar. After I asked them what was so funny, they suddenly stopped laughing and everyone just crumbled to the ground, dead. Although it was a traumatic thing to witness, I couldn't stop myself from starting to giggle. It's a lot. As I see my daughter's name come up on my phone, as I pick it up, I'm confused by the pause after saying hello. A man's voice. Sir, I'm so sorry to reach you this way, but we found this number under the contact dad. Oh, I don't like that one. My wife didn't survive the crash 2 years ago, and my 4-year-old daughter asks me every day when she's coming home. My wife wakes me up every night screaming for her daughter, who actually passed in the hospital only hours after the accident. Oh, wow, that man is haunted. That man is haunted. I had to read that beat twice. That man is haunted. Poor baby. He lost both of his family members. It was a wonderful Christmas in Germany, and then the Canadians came. Excuse me? What? Okay. Someone must have a secret admirer, said my new coworker when a dozen red roses arrived for me. I started to panic when I read the note, signed by my ex, that simply said, Found you. That's scary. I heard the boy whisper that there was a monster in his closet, and I was relieved when his father didn't look inside. But when the father said, "Leave him in the darkness," my hand vanished into the knob as I was torn away, cursed to wander dark closets, seeking the only door my lost hand can open. She watched her twin sister's eyes close for the last time, the cancer finally winning. Knowing she was next, she wondered what their lives would have been like if they'd been born separately. Oh my god. Some of these are like just straight depressing. Don't worry, because if we strap her right here, she won't feel any discernible force on her head and torso. And then once we get up to speed, the baby will come right out. Okay. I felt my wife crawl into bed beside me, cold and trembling, whispering that someone was in the house. When I reached for my phone to call the police, the screen lit up with a text from her. "Don't move, he's in the bed with you." That's creepy. Okay, that one was creepy. Good job. Good job. "Daddy, there's a little girl in my wall that says she's cold." I shrugged. "That's impossible. Her body's underneath the floorboards." Bro, excuse me? All right, let's do one more. When I was 11, the psychic at the state fair gasped while tracing my palm line and begged me not to go outside on my 43rd birthday. 10 years later, pinned between the summit and the impending snowstorm, I can't remember why I ever let a $7 carny make me believe myself invincible. Oh my god, that was. So, yeah, that was it for now. I am going to go enjoy the fall. I hope you do too. Happy Halloween, happy fall. See you in the next one. Bye.